Hello everyone, this is Dr. J with the Human Movement Institute, where we have improvement through movement. Today we will be discussing a very unique, insidious muscle called the Splenius Cervicis. It starts on the first three vertebrae, wraps around and back and down to the sides of T3 to T6. Thus, this muscle can be a culprit for headache that goes through the side of head, up on the side upper eye or temporal area. One of the hallmark complaints from the patient is they have headache or pain in the temporal area or up or above intensely over the eye. They often will also complain of tension or tightness in their neck. An accurate human movement diagnosis is absolutely essential to match the best treatment for this muscle when overactive. The Splenius Cervicis helps extend the neck, controls the head down eccentrically as the muscle stretches, it contracts, and it can also tilt the head back to one side. So if you're a person that has to look up to one side for long periods of time or straight up for long periods of time, like at a hot balloon festival, and your neck starts hurting in the nape of the neck and you start to get pain in the temporal eye area, it's very likely this is from the Splenius Cervicis. You also may be a person that studies or reads a lot on their belly. When you do this, you're contracting the Splenius Cervicis under tension against gravity and the weight of your head and neck. The Splenius Cervicis can be released standing, sitting, or lying. I often find mine by palpating or pressing on the side upper vertebrae. Find the base of your skull, come down, and you'll start to feel this muscle. It lives very close to the levator scapula. So it's in between levator scapula and upper trap on an angle. Remember, it goes down to T3 and T6, which is very hard for a lot of people to find. The area that's very tense is in an area in which we call the nape of the neck. And it often presents not only with the headache in the eye and temporal area, but it'll be very intense and localized to one spot. Having our accurate human movement diagnosis lets us know that this pain is muscular and not nerve and or joint or something else. Finding your upper trapezius, which is easy to find, the big shrug muscle, and or the middle trapezius, I'm working just in front of it to find a cord-like structure as the Splenius Cervicis wraps around and inserts onto your spine. I can start by kneading the muscle and holding trigger point release. Next, I can contract the muscle by looking up and then relax by looking down or down and away. I have found personally that this muscle best releases with self-release or self-Splenius Cervicis mobilization and lying. I find again my upper trapezius. Shrug, then relax, go slightly forward, and you'll feel this muscle like a little guitar string. If you push your head back into the table, you can contract the muscle via audiogenic inhibition and then relax. When you push your head back into the table or floor or ground, you'll feel that muscle contract, and then you know that you're on the right structure. I can hold a trigger point release where I hold it for 5 to 10 breaths, 2 to 3 times as an initial starting dose for short-term relief, and or I can do it longer, 2 to 3 times, 10 to 20 breaths if it's really tender. I can work cross fiber, side to side, with the muscle relaxed, tilting to that side, or I can put it on stretch by looking down and away to the opposite side as I strum with muscle up and down, or across muscle fibers side to side. This is one of those muscles that if it's tense or tight, it'll take some time to truly release it in your self-treatment, which means it might take 5 or 10 minutes before it finally lets up and that spot and tension and pain goes away. Having people scream or jump or loud noises will not allow you to breathe and relax to release this muscle. As always, when it comes to long-term treatment of neck pain, we must ask what the cause or the perpetuating factor, or the otherwise known as the etiological or causative variable. If I'm looking up for 8 hours a day, a 5 or 10 minute release will not be enough. So I might want to change my ergonomics, posture, and positioning of the head and neck to decrease the activity of the muscle that's in fault or causing pain. If you've liked our Splenius Cervicis release and muscle mobilization video, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and please share it with your family and friends, because not everybody knows about the Splenius Cervicis. Take care, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Bye-bye.